Hey everybody, Casper here, and I wanted to make a video about empathy. So empathy and what goes on with that. And the reason I want to do that is because there's a lot going on with, and it's been going on for a long time, where people say, well, you can't understand where I'm coming from. Well, my base experience is different from a lot of other people's. From my upbringing, from how I was raised, to how I've lived my life. But one thing that I've always been able to understand is we all have a different life and path that we're walking, but it's all the same. A great saying in Thailand is same but different. We all are on this planet together. We are all walking our own path, but we definitely have similarities in it. Some are more than others, but we can all definitely understand what we are talking about and lived and shared experiences. So just because you haven't gone through identically what somebody else went through, or somebody else that is trying to empathize with you hasn't gone identically through what you've gone through, doesn't mean that they can't understand it. We can all understand each other's happiness, sorrow, pain, and joy. Because that's why families get together and they can see joy when there's something wonderful that happens. Why when something happens wonderful for a friend, you feel joy for your friend. You feel happiness for your friend. When it happens to a stranger, you can feel joy and happiness for them. When something bad happens to them, you can cringe and say, oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's because we can empathize. That's one of the great things about humans, is we empathize with each other. Like if I smile and I start laughing even on this video, I guarantee you it's going to make you smile a little bit. It's just because we mimic each other. That's what we do as a species and as creatures. It's a wonderful thing. You know, you see a little happy dog, like wagging its tail, all wiggle butt and all happy. It brings joy to people. Even if it's on a video. Oh, wow, I can't relate with that owner because I watched it on a video. No, you totally can. We always can. That's just an amazing things that humans are capable of. And so here's another little part of it that we can feel, and it's kind of the downside of having empathy. And the downside of having empathy, and we will do it to each other a lot, whether we mean to do it or not. And we have to try to adjust the way that we do things. And by that, I am talking about guilt. We have a tendency in our entire world to try to guilt people into things. Guilt them into hanging out with us, guilt them into coming to a party, to being invited to a party, to going and spending time with somebody. Sometimes people will guilt another into joining a group. Sometimes people will guilt somebody else into joining and to buy products. That it will be, if you cared about yourself, if you really cared about yourself, you would buy this product. No, because when someone tells you those type of things, they don't care for what you actually need. They care for themselves. It's very selfish when you guilt somebody. Now, it's different when you go and say there are certain things that are happening and we need to speak out against it, but using non-guilt riding terms. As in, if you do this, this will happen, and you don't want that to happen. You're trying to guilt somebody into it. But if you go and tell people that, well, if you help out this cause, then you can help kids. Oh, okay, great. That's still a little bit of guilting, but not as bad as, well, if you don't, then something horrible or nefarious is going to happen. See the difference? And again, this is just, of course, things that I've learned from my very, very young life. And I know we all walk a different path. And one thing that I did learn when I was in Thailand, which was awesome, it's a great saying, that it's called same but different. They say that all the time. The Thai people, all the time. When you're trying to buy something, when you're talking to them, they go, same but different. And that's what it is. That's what all of our life experiences are. They're all the same, but they're all different. And that's what I just want to leave with everybody with, all right? All of our lives are the same, but they're all different, all right? Remember, use your voice. You have it. It's your power. Remember to use it. Use it for good, not evil, even though that's kind of subjective. So anyways, just lots of peace and love out there for everybody. All right, you guys take care. Love you all. Bye.